How are things, everyone? My name is Peter. For those who don't know me, or know me personally, I drive the red A6 that's plastered all over TikTok and Instagram and the rest of it. And I put up a poll on Instagram to see would people be interested in seeing the BMW build I have going on. Well, not going on yet, but getting there. We're getting started on it. And surprisingly enough, people said, yeah, they'd enjoy seeing it. So I said, I'll drag you along and see how we get on with it. I'm glad I got back into it. It's just old 80s roughness. It's great. So yeah, this is the BMW e23. Look, I'm starting to take bits off it there. You can see the indicator laying on the floor. One of the headlights is off it. Yeah, look, it's by no means anyway clean, perfect or anything like that. It is what it is, but I suppose that's the joys of learning about these things and how to do things. And you know, I've never really dabbled in cars into this extent where I'm going to be, I suppose, prepping it for paint and the rest of it. Like, you know, it likes the rust treatment. Like, there's the corner of that boot is absolutely in no way, shape or form great. Like, I'm picking stuff off it already. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting learning curve, and I kind of can't wait to have it finished now, because it's just going to be one of a kind. I don't think there's one built in Ireland, a 7 Series. I know there's a couple of 6 Series, but yeah, I haven't seen a 7 Series yet. So that'll be an interesting one for, I suppose, maybe Dubshed 27. That'd be pushing it, but I'd like to get a bit of a break from the Audi there. But yeah, see how this goes for today. So we're pretty much finished up for today. We ripped off the 2 front arches, the front bumper, the back bumper on the BMW. Look, 40-year-old car, it's going to be rusty, things are going to be seized, it's not going to be a good time. So there was no point in wishful thinking, I suppose, in that regard. But yeah, a lot of things were cut off, a lot of things were stripped, a lot of things are rounded. But look, we can always get new bolts and new nuts and things like that. There's, you know, that's handy enough. I'll show you the car there now. It's in absolute tatters, but so be it. And there she is in all her glory. Yeah, look, that's all rusted there. You know, what are you going to do? So yeah, that's the back bumper off it there now as well. There's actually not much rust in the back, really. Surface rust really is all it is. So it's not too bad. The car is basically fully stripped. I'll show you videos of it. We took off the 2 arches. They were, for some reason, they were welded on. Do I think it's a factory thing? No. I think someone had their hands at it and just made a pretty shitty job of it. But look, it is what it is. But yeah, so the 2 arches, the 2 front arches are stripped off at the front bumper, and the back bumper are stripped off it. The headlights and the indicators on the front are stripped off it as well. We're not going to do any more stripping, I suppose, until it's ready for primer. Reason being is I don't want any water getting inside and damaging things like that. There's, you know, if we can avoid that, we'll avoid it. In fairness, Kieran is helping me a good bit there. Like, look, at the end of the day, he knows what he's at. I haven't a notion. So it is what it is. It's just a learning curve for me, which it's exciting and overwhelming at the same time, because you have a car that you're saying, oh, this is gonna look cool when it's done, and then you see all this rust and you're starting to get worried. But look, it is what it is, and I just can't wait to have it finished now.